Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there. Welcome back to another episode of Droplist, the series where we cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different brands. And in today's episode, we're going to be covering all the items that are releasing in week 9 of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2020 collection. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I didn't actually think that I was gonna get this video out today. I was like, you know what, Thursday, I'm gonna be working 2 till 8 p.m. The drop happens at 9 p.m. There is no way I'm gonna have this video done, edited, and uploaded before 9 p.m. my time. But I totally forgot about it. My state in Australia actually has a public holiday. So if you're not contracted on to work on public holidays, you get the day off. And I mean, with my new position, I'm not contracted to work today. So instead of working, I'm going to be making YouTube videos. So I'm essentially still working, but at least I get the video out on time. I'll be able to do episode 8 of the podcast. You know, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. Let's smash out this video. Let's talk about week 9's drop list. Now, how we're going to cover all the items that are releasing in week 9 is we're going to use a Supreme community page. We'll go over each section, you know, the jackets, the hoodies, etc., just to break it up a little bit there. Now, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Supreme releases or upcoming, you know, drop lists, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, comment in the comment section down below, and to subscribe to the channel as we are trying to aim for that new milestone of 2,700 subscribers before the end of the month. But that's all I gotta say. Let's head on over to that Supreme community page and have a look at all the release details, all the alleged retail prices, and my thoughts and opinions on all the items that are releasing in week 9. And here we are at week 9's drop list page of Fall/Winter 2020 collection. As you can see, this page is sorted by most popular to least popular, and it looks like the most popular items this week are some accessories, which gets me a little bit worried because I come to Supreme for nice hoodies, nice sweatshirts, nice outwear, and if the week's most popular items are none of those, it feels like this week is already going to be a week that I'm not going to enjoy. Mainly, as I explained, because I come here for those 3 things. But who knows, you know, with Supreme, a lot of items that are hated on, I think get overlooked and are actually really good. So maybe there'll be some of those items here today that I'll feel exactly that about. So what we'll do, as I mentioned before, is we'll cover the drop list by going over all these little sections here, just to break it up a little bit, just to make it easier to watch, easier to consume. So we'll start it off by covering all the jackets that are releasing in week 9. To start off week 9, we have the jackets. 2 jackets, pretty standard. Supreme won't release too many jackets in a week. They like to spread it out pretty evenly across the whole season, so 2 is pretty normal. To start it off with, we have a leather collar work jacket, all cotton canvas, so it's cotton canvas on the outer sides here with a leather collar and looks like quilted lining on the inside. It comes in 3 colors: white with a black collar, black with a black collar, and an all-over flower print with a black collar. Now, this is a pretty downvoted item. I would say around 60% downvoted, 40% upvoted. I honestly think that should be reversed. I think this is a really solid piece. Black on black is okay, but if you buy the black on black, it kind of just feels like you're buying a normal workwear jacket. You might as well just go buy a Carhartt one from your local, you know, workwear store, or alternatively your local charity shop, because you can probably find a pre-owned one there. So I don't really feel like buying the black one, and even the white one is really worth it when the retail price comes out at 198 USD. The flower print though, that one, it's at least a little bit unique and a little bit crazy, a little bit out there, and I actually kind of like that with my outwear. So I'm really feeling the flower print one. I think this one was showcased to us in the lookbook, if I'm remembering correctly, but I really like this piece. 198 USD, it's a good price. I would like to see it a little bit lower, so I feel like if I leave this item, leave it, go check Grailed in either a couple weeks or a couple months. I feel like there'll be people trying to get rid of this item as it looks like it's not going to sell too well on the secondary market because of the voting here. So I'm interested in the flower one. if it is a good price a couple months down the line on Grailed. That is the first jacket releasing this week. Secondly, we have the King Hooded Varsity Wool Jacket. Now, you know I absolutely love varsity jackets. The college Ivy League styles are exactly what I come to when it comes to American brands. It's my favorite aesthetic to style myself in. But the one thing I don't like about this varsity jacket is the hood. I'm serious. The hood is literally the biggest... It's my biggest pet peeve with varsity jackets. Never put a hood on a varsity jacket. If you want a hood on a varsity jacket, wear a hoodie and then put a varsity jacket over the top of it. You don't combine the two. That's not what it's for. I just can't. So for me, I mean, even though this is a really upvoted item, I do not like this at all. It would be way better if this item was just a varsity jacket without the hood, and I'm steering well away from it because of the hood there. I'm way more interested in picking up varsity jackets in previous seasons, and it's going to retail for allegedly $448 US. Yeah, I'm alright. That's going to be a no from me. It's just too expensive, not ticking any of my boxes. I'm going to leave that one there. But you know what? Half of the jackets were liked by me, so that's okay. We'll move on to the next section now and have a look at the shirts that are releasing this week. Now, we actually only have one shirt that's releasing this week. It's a rayon shirt with one of the motifs that we have seen previously in this season. The one shirt that we are getting this week is the Chains rayon short sleeve shirt. It's a short sleeve button up shirt which features a chain motif that's an all around print with a bunch of wire cutters, Supreme wire cutters cutting the chains at various intervals. I think the motif itself is actually not too bad. It looks okay as a graphic. My favorite color is probably the white, but I don't mind the black either. The green, it wouldn't be something that I could see myself wearing. This is an item that's incredibly downvoted, but I feel like if you chuck this over the top of a white tee, wear it on a nice hot summer day, you know, very breathable, very nice and lightweight, I feel like this could be a nice little piece that you could wear. So, I mean, I know the retail price is $138 because it's a rayon rayon shirt, but if I see it on Grailed for pretty cheap, I'd consider picking it up. I mean, it's a nice little summer piece that you can wear. Unfortunately, that's the only t-shirt that's releasing this week, guys, so we'll move on now to the tops and sweaters and see what's releasing in week 9. Tops and sweaters, we've actually got a little bit of variety here. We've got some long sleeve tops, short sleeve tops, and a cardigan. We'll start off by talking about the cardigan as it's the most downvoted item. We have a brushed mohair blend cardigan. It comes in 3 colors, purple, black, and tiger. Comes in tiger. It has Supreme embroidered on the left pocket down here. I don't know if you guys can see that just there. Honestly, I have nothing against cardigans. I actually think cardigans done in certain materials can actually look really, really good, like a denim cardigan, patchwork cardigans like we saw in Kit's Moroccan Monday program a couple months ago. That was amazing. This cardigan, however, mohair, oh, it's so gross. It's so gross, man. Mohair, I can't do it. I can't do mohair, man. Like, I can do faux fur over mohair. Mohair is the grossest material. I will not wear it. It's just foul. It's just so foul. It looks foul. It feels foul. It's just not good. Not wearing it. So, again, nothing against cardigans, but everything against mohair. It's just, yeah, it's going to be a big old no for me. We'll move on though. We'll have a look at some of the short sleeve t-shirts that are coming out. So to start it off with, we have a shoulder arc short sleeve top, all cotton. Comes in a variety of different colors. It's just got Supreme arching down the left hand sleeve there. The graphic, it being off-centered, I would have kind of liked it centered on the chest. A bit weird having it off to the side. $68. It's not doing anything for me. I wouldn't pick this up. Next we have the oval short sleeve top. It looks like just a simple short sleeve top with Supreme written a little oval on the chest there. It's going to retail for $58. It's an embroidered logo, so at least the logo on the chest is embroidered. I mean, it's alright. I can see why the votes are more like 55.45 here. They're like, yeah, it's alright. It's not horrible, but it's not the best. I would say, look, if it's like 20 bucks, if someone was selling it and they're like, I just want 20 bucks for it, I'd be like, yeah, okay. I'll give you 20 bucks for like a nice little tee, but I wouldn't pay the retail for it. It's not that exciting. Next, we'll move on to the final item that's releasing in the tops/sweaters, and that is the bobsled long sleeve top. Honestly, I'm so glad that they told me what this tee was, the bobsled long sleeve tee, because I could not tell from this image what the hell it was. I was looking at this and I was like, what are these? What the hell is this? But now that I see bobsled, it all makes sense. I can now see it. Again, I don't know. It's just not doing anything for me. It's just $98 for a long sleeve tee that not doing too much. So I think I'm gonna leave it as a thumbs down. Not really speaking to me too much on this one. Yeah, wow, I was not feeling the long sleeve tops, the tops/sweaters this week. That's okay, that's okay. We'll move on now to the sweatshirts. So that'll be the hoodies and the sweaters. And you know what, maybe there'll be something there for me. Oh geez, well, I mean, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. Under the sweatshirts this week, we have the Big Stitch hooded sweatshirt. I don't mind this one too much. It's just a contrasting stitching Supreme hooded sweatshirt. I mean, Supreme quality hoodies are amazing. I absolutely love them. Their heavy cotton cross-grain fleece is amazing. I absolutely love it. The contrasting stitching is actually not too bad. I don't mind it in like this cream or this, I wouldn't even call it olive, but it's pretty close. It's getting there. Retails for $158. Some people are more keen on the multicolored one, on the black. I'm not really. I'm kind of steering away from that one. I kind of like the single colored ones with just the contrasting stitching, like the red, blue, this color here, and this one here. They're nice. I think these ones are nice. This is a nice hoodie. It's very well done. Next, we have the small box logo crewneck sweater. Comes in desert camo, gray, purple, blue, natural, black. I want to say orange. No, it's more coral. It's a coral. Green. So it comes in a variety of different colors. It's going to retail for $138. It's that heavyweight cotton cross-grain fleece that we know and love. I personally think this is a sick piece. Well, it's not. Okay, so all the hoodies and all the sweatshirts that are releasing this week, they're good just like staple pieces. They're nothing that I'm like going to be like, oh my god, remember in week 9 when they dropped that small box logo crew neck or that big stitch hooded sweatshirt? I'm not going to be like that. But both of these pieces here are actually quite solid. You know, they're a nice little basic piece that you can just wear and maybe just chuck over a nice piece of outwear over the top. So again, a nice simple basics, but not something that I'm going to remember this week for. Not something I'm going to be like, oh my god, that was so insane. So thumbs up for it, but I'm not going to be super sought after for this. I'm not going to be like, you know, refreshing grey old being like, oh my god, who is selling this in an extra large? I need it. It's alright. Maybe in the pants I'll feel differently and there'll be a must-have from that, but I never really feel Supreme's pants. Let's have a look though. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe there'll be something here for me in week 9. Ooh. No, I was wrong. Yeah, week 9's pants aren't looking too good for me either. To start it off with, we have the Big Stitch sweatpants. So this is the contrasting Big Stitch sweatpants that are meant to match with the hoodie that we just looked at. Comes in the same colors as the hoodie. You can go for those crazy multicolored stitching ones on the black, or you can just go for the single colored ones in the other colors. Yeah, I'm not feeling this. I wouldn't pay $148 for that. I'm good. Well, I'll miss out on that one. Next, we have the warm-up pants, water-resistant supplex nylon tasselan. Comes in various different colors. Has Supreme written towards the ankle. I'm not a huge fan of nylon. I've never been a huge fan of nylon. It's just not a material that really grips me. And these, like this cut of pants, isn't my thing either. And for 128 bucks. I can think of some better things to spend $128 on, so I'm going to miss out on that one. The pants didn't do much for me this week, but let's move on to the hats. There is potential here to have a good hat release this week. Oh yeah, geez, it did have potential to have a good hat release this week if it wasn't week 9. This is yeah, yikes. This is really something. We'll start it off. We'll start talking about the World Peace beanie. It's a beanie with a little patch on it that says World Peace Supreme, and it has a planet there. It's going to retail for 36 bucks. Nah, it's going to be a no from me. Next we have the Blocks Camp Cap. Now normally I'm always hyping up camp caps. I'm like, look, you can never go wrong with a classic Supreme camp cap. But even this week, this camp cap is kind of sad. It's kind of a grim camp cap. The only one that I'm kind of drawn to is the multicolored Blocks one. I mean, if you bought the hoodie earlier on this season, you could get the cap and you could have like the whole outfit and it looked kind of cheesy, but that's an idea, I suppose. It's just not, yeah. What a rough week. What a rough week for people that come to Supreme for clothing. 48 bucks is the retail. Next we have the Pigment Print Script Logo 6 panel. So the iconic script 6 panel done in various different colors. They've got the Woodland print one, so you can get that. And then if you bought the puffer jacket earlier on in the season, you can wear both together. But 48 bucks, not that amazing. It's gonna be a downvote for me. Next we got the Static beanie. Comes in two colors, either this like crazy psychedelic all crazy colored one or this grayscale version. I mean, it's all right, but again, there have been better beanies that have released in previous weeks and seasons. This one just isn't really doing too much. And last but not least, I can't believe this is so upvoted. We have the mohair beanie. Look, you guys just saw me express how I feel about mohair. So mohair on a beanie, give me a ribbed beanie any day of the week, not a mohair one. That's going to be a downvote for me. I honestly don't know why it's so upvoted. I think it's just because of the style. I don't think people realize what mohair is going to feel like. It'll probably be a different vibe once people know what the material's like, but I'm definitely not picking that up. I literally think that the Blocks Camp Cap is the best cap that released this week, and I was still very hit or miss on that. Looks like we've only got one more section left to cover, guys, this week in week 9, and that is the accessories. So let's head on over and have a look at the accessories that are releasing in week 9. Oh geez, this is where everyone's coming to, isn't it? This is where everyone's going to be going crazy for. These are the items that everyone's going to, you know, cause the store to crash for. It's the accessories. So to start it off with, we have the least hyped item of the week, which is the Supreme Jacob & Co. Time Zone watch. It comes in 2 different diameter sizes. So what that means when it says 40mm and 47mm is the diameter of the actual watch face itself. You can either go for a smaller watch face or a bigger watch face. The price difference between the watch face sizes is $2,000 American. For the smaller watch face size, you can pay 12,000 American dollars for the smaller one, or if you want it a little bit bigger, you can pay $14,000 for it. Personally, I think this watch is super ugly. The wristband, the actual watch face itself, it's really ugly. The black one is more consumable. It's better because it doesn't have all these like disgusting colors for each region written on it, but I understand, like, Supreme's meant to release a lot of satire pieces because the brand in itself is a little bit of a joke, how they just plaster their brand name on everything and like they release everything. But this is crazy, man. I would not pay 14 grand American. That's like 20 grand Australian, 21, maybe even close to 22 grand Australian. That is so much money for a watch. I would rather have 20 to 21 grand of investments than a crappy watch like this. Like, I know I'm being really harsh about it, but I know there are so many better things that I could spend 20 grand on, and this Supreme Jacob & Co. Time watch, this is not it. This is not what I would spend that money on. So it's going to be a no for me on both of them. Look, if you earn like millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars a year and you can forego like 20 grand, or sorry, 12 or 14 grand American like that, I totally understand. Buy it, but not for me. Not with the income that I earn, definitely no. A piece that I am more interested in, but it's still way too pricey out of my price point, is the Supreme Jacob & Co. 14 karat gold lock pendant. I mean, lock pendants are pretty basic. You see everyone rocking lock pendants. They're not too hard to style. They're nice. They're easy. It's just got Supreme on a gold pendant, on a gold lock. Not too bad. The only issue is that the retail price is really pushing me away from it. 1,100 American dollars. That's like 1,000. I'm gonna say 600, 1,550 Australian dollars. I can't see myself spending that much on a Supreme pendant and on just jewelry in general. Like, I picked up A-League Studios' Spring Summer 2020 necklace. I actually picked up the necklace from their Spring Summer 2020 collection and the matching bracelet from their Spring Summer 2020 collection for way less than this one piece. So I know that there's, in my opinion, better looking jewelry out there for a cheaper price. So I'm just gonna leave this one. I'm gonna be like, yeah, it's all right. I can deal without. Now, moving down the price point by a whole lot, we have one accessory that's actually under $100 this week, which is the Supreme SIG vacuum insulated 0.75 liter bottle. Thank you for using a system that I can actually understand. So 0.75 liters. It's actually quite a small one. This is kind of something that you would maybe have like 2 or 3, no, I would, yeah, actually 2 or 3 glasses of like coffee in. Like, it's not actually that big. It's 0.75 liters, BPA free, double wall stainless steel bottle, vacuum sealed insulation, keeps contents hot or cold, which is really handy. This is a cool, fun little item. I can understand why it's super upvoted, because everyone can use a water bottle. Like, you could use this as a water bottle, or you could use this as a soup like can, or a coffee bottle. Like, you could use this for various different things. It's vacuum sealed. Not a lot of storage in it though. Only 750 mils or 0.75 liters. But for $54 US, it's a pretty damn good bottle. I'd pick something like this up. This would be a good laugh. Wow, these accessories this week, man. This is crazy. So we got the Supreme Jacob & Co collaboration, which I just thought was just way too overpriced for what it is. And then we just got a nice little SIG bottle over here. What a crazy, crazy week. That is everything that's releasing this week though, guys. We didn't have any shorts, t-shirts, bags, skate gear, or shoes releasing this week, but we got some crazy, crazy stuff this week. The clothing was actually quite disappointing. Like, the chains rayon shirt ain't too bad, the leather collar work jacket ain't too bad, and the big stitch hooded sweatshirt ain't too bad, and the small box crew neck, it's a classic that releases every season. Everything else though, I could sleep. I could easily sleep on this week. This week was very much a sleeper week for me personally. There isn't anything that I will be looking to pick up from this week. I definitely will not be picking up that varsity jacket. I am not a fan of that varsity jacket. And that retail price, 448 USD, I'm just going to go buy a Jeff Hamilton varsity jacket off eBay. I feel like that'd be a better use of my money, but I want to hear from you guys. Were there any items that you liked this week? How do you feel about the Supreme Jacob & Co collaboration? Would you spend 12,000 American dollars or 14,000 American dollars on either of these two watches? Do you like the gold pendant? Would you spend 1,100 American dollars on that? Let me know if you're looking to pick up any items from this week down in that comment section below. That's everything we got to say about week 9, guys. That is all the release details, all the official images, and my thoughts and opinions on week 9. To sum up week 9, it's very much a sleeper week. There is nothing here that I'm like, I need this in my wardrobe now. So I'm going to be waiting for week 10 to see what drops. Palace's drop list this week was actually a lot more interesting than Supreme's, especially with Palace's Reebok collaboration. That was actually really, really well done. And yeah, week 9, not feeling week 9, but I want to hear from you guys. Was week 9 a good week for you? Was it not a good week? Is there anything that you're looking to pick up here to actually wear? Or is it just like, you know what? I'm waiting for week 10. That's kind of the vibe that I'm going for right now. I feel like I'm just going to wait for week 10, see what rocks around in week 10. But let me know. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions on week 9 down in that comment section below. And of course, guys, if you guys want me to keep doing drop list videos for Supreme and various other brands, don't forget to leave a big old like on this video, a comment in the comment section down below, and a subscribe to the channel, as we are trying to aim for a new milestone this month of 2,700 subscribers. We're literally like less than 5 subs away, guys, so subscribe today, tell your mates to subscribe, and hopefully before the end of October, we can hit that milestone. But that's everything I got to say about the Supreme drop list for week 9 of their Fall Winter 2020 collection, guys. I'm going to edit and upload this video, and then I will straight away, no hesitation, I will be moving on to recording episode 8 of the podcast there, guys. So don't worry, I'm getting on it. A lot of the stuff is going to be out of date, but that's okay, guys. You know, we'll make up for it. But yeah, that's everything I got to say for week 9. So until the next Supreme video, until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next drop list video, guys, I'll catch you later.